Hey guys, and welcome back to On the Globe. On June 23rd, 2016, the United Kingdom had a vote to leave the European Union, or as it's better known as the Brexit. More than 33 million people voted. Around 52% voted to leave the Union, whereas 48% chose to stay. The European Union is a political and economical union made up of 28 member states located primarily in Europe. 9 months later, on March 29, 2017, at 12:30 pm, the now UK Prime Minister Theresa May triggered Article 50 of the Treaty of Lisbon. What is Article 50? Article 50 of the Treaty of Lisbon gives an EU member state the right to quit unilaterally and outlines the procedure of doing so. It gives the leaving country 2 years to negotiate an exit deal, and once it is set in motion, it cannot be stopped except by a unanimous consent of all the member states. The Treaty of Lisbon was signed on 2007 and became law in December of 2009. Before the treaty, there was no way for a member state to leave the Union, and this is the first instance when a member state has chosen to do so. So what does Article 50 actually says? There are 5 elements of Article 50. First, any member state may decide to withdraw from the Union in accordance with its own constitutional requirements. Second, a member state which decides to withdraw shall notify the European Council of its intention. In the light of the guideline provided by the European Council, the Union shall negotiate and conclude an agreement with the state, setting out the agreement for its withdrawal, taking account of the framework of its future relationship with the Union. That negotiation shall be negotiated in accordance with Article 218, subsection 3 of the Treaty on the Functioning of the European Union. It shall be concluded on behalf of the Union by the Council, acting by a qualified majority, after obtaining the consent of the European Parliament. 3. The treaty shall cease to apply to the state in question from the date of entry into force of the withdrawal agreement, or failing that, 2 years after the negotiation referred to in paragraph 2, unless the European Council, in agreement with the member state concerned, unanimously decides to extend his period. Fourth, for the purpose of paragraph 2 and 3, the member of the European Council or of the Council representing the withdrawing state shall not participate in the discussion of the European Council or in decision concerning it. A qualified majority shall be defined in accordance with Article 238, Section 3, subsection B of the Treaty of Functioning of the European Union. Fifth, if a state which has withdrawn from the Union asks to rejoin, its request shall be subject to the procedure referred to in Article 49. So what does Article 50 mean in simple words? As mentioned before, Article 50 allows for a state to leave the European Union if it so desires. The leaving state shall be given 2 years for negotiating its departure from the European Union, which in this case will be headed by David Davis, the Secretary of State, and overseen by Theresa May, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. The leaving state will no longer be allowed within the decision-making of the European Union, unless it is by a unanimous decision of all the member states. In case of a state which has already left the European Union wishes to rejoin, it will be done in accordance with Article 49. So that was another episode of Explain, where we explained you what Article 50 really is. If you like the video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and let us know in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time. Till then, have a nice day.